afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to Butler Family Farm channel. This is supposedly predicted to be the hottest day of our week here in southwest Missouri. And even though my llamas are sheared, and I'm glad I got them done before now, technically I should have had them done sooner, and the guy that's going to do it from now on is going to probably do it at the end of March before he starts traveling. He has a 2-month traveling schedule, and then he's back, so, you know, first part of June, middle of June, which is actually not too late. It's never too late, but it's kind of late to be shearing them. So my girl likes water, and I put a double kiddie pool out there, but it's not working very well because she's still in with the calves. We haven't got that fence divider between 2 and 3 put up yet. It's on the books for the next couple weeks. So I'm going to do what I've done in past years and run a hose out there from the faucet. I'm going to try to angle circulate a sprinkler that goes like this, or one that goes like this. I'm not sure. I need to buy a new one. But anyway, I'm going to try and get that in a tri-corner so that Simon, who does have a shady area down here in his paddock, but he's down in the alleyway a lot because of her, and so that he can have some of the water. Sparky's not used to it quite yet, but in the past also, when I've ran the water, I've made mud puddles which she will sit in. And so if I run that sprinkler every 3 or 4 times a day for 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, she'll be very happy, and Sparky may learn to like it. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm running hose out there. I'll take you as I go out there to the faucet where I'm going to hook up to, and then I have to work my way through the paddocks. We have a lot of our hose connected up with these quick connects. It makes it a lot easier. Once they're on you, there's no twisting. So those of us with slightly arthritic hands, all I have to do is just pop it off and then pop it back on. I noticed this earlier, and this is always a concern for us. The white inside here is calcium, and there's not a filter from the well pump water to the outside faucets, so this is some calcium buildup that we'll have to address soon. I have a couple more hoses I pulled out this morning that I've used in the past, but as I'm walking over there to get them, I thought I'd show you. This was our living Christmas tree that I planted out here in spring, and it's doing pretty good despite the fact that since it's been out here, the wind's always been mostly from the south, so it has a little bit of a lean, and I've just left it alone. I remember a garden show I used to watch. He never, and it was a guy in Oklahoma where the winds get really strong. I can't remember his name. He used to be a host on the Rose Bowl parade on HGTV. Somebody remembers who that gardening guy is? Put it in the comments so it triggers my memory. But his philosophy is that the trees have to get used to their environment, and so he never staked any of his trees, which I can understand. However, I probably should have planted this more on an angle toward the south so that when the wind did blow it, it would bend it straight. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, there's that. And then this is Zena's, the baby calf that we're still bottle feeding 1 bottle a day in the evening. This is her new area, and she's actually able, from this point, able to see the other calves who I believe are over in the, hi baby girl, they're over in the llama house right now. Here she comes. She's sitting over there in the shade. She's doing pretty good. She thinks she's getting a bottle, but not this afternoon, sweetie. She's eating grain really good, and she's eating the grass, and she's got hay over there. I don't know if that's what she's eating or not. but I have to check her water over the next few days really carefully because she and the chickens are the only ones that are not hooked up to a water system. There is a manual effort. So today it was supposed to be like 107. We got a pretty good breeze going, but it's cloudy, so that makes it overcast, and the humidity. So I'm checking on her. I hope I got this. So this particular hose, the two pieces I brought out, have a quick connect, but I'm using it the opposite way, so this doesn't connect into here like it should. So I went and got my other two hoses, and one of them has a quick connect, so I think I'm okay. Okay. It wasn't a quick connect like I thought, but this piece here, this piece here wasn't hard for me to take off. So we're back in business. Okay, this is connecting to here, and I'm going to run this down to the fence line and put it through the fence. Down here, sorry, behind the creep feeder, and connect everything up and have it down there at the end, and then I'll go into the first paddock, which is where the stallion's at. You can't see him right yet, but and then I'll walk it through. And my end goal, let's see if I can, my end goal is, let me see, way out here. I think it's this corner right out there. It's where I want to end up with the sprinkler attachment. So I'm going to walk over here and use the top of the feeder here as a tripod area, and keep you guys on this little task with me. Of course, Nosy Body Simon's going to come over and make noises, as you can hear. He wants to spit at me. And I think you can see me from here. Yeah. I'm telling you, this shade stuff. Here we go. Get oh, other way. Yeah. Okay, here we go. He's always yelling at me. I don't pay any attention. My apologies.
You got a knot in it.
Put the camera on the feeder and, you know. I started this video a couple days ago and have had to stop and wait, fix a couple things without you know, boring you all to death. So I think I can finish it off today, and that's what we're going to do anyway. But I've got to go over into the paddock. This is my gate of sorts, It's an old pool ladder that I've got over the fence, and I've got it away from the hot wire, which when I put it over in this area, I got a little ticking sound. So as I climb over, hang on. Not only do I have to watch the hot wire that's here, but as I climb over, this top row is barbed wire, and it likes to cling to me. So we've got hose, and I can't tell you how many hoses. The last one I bought the other day was 100 foot, but we've got hose going across this paddock, which has this jack still in it, and Miss Nibbles, and I think the calf number 19 is still small enough to do this, but there is I'm getting closer, there's a hose there. There is, here it is. There's an opening in the fence. This isn't hot wired yet, right here, that I can carefully climb through. Awkward with the camera. And then the hose keeps going across this paddock, which is getting a little weedy and might need some brush hogging done this fall. The hoses I have out here are a variety of lengths, 25 up to 100 foot. Just trying to remember how wide these paddocks were when we built them. None of us can remember, which is okay. So the sprinkler that we got, I don't know if it's the best one. There's the goat herd in paddock 4. Thinking, what the heck is she doing? And then there's Miss Cinnamon right there in the shade. Well, not shade, she's in the sun, but she's laying down. What's interesting about her is that when the water comes on, being as it's this far out as well, it makes a lot of like spluttery sounds. And so when she hears that, she knows the water's coming on. And she was over here, and I'm hoping that when I get this staked out, that she'll hear the water again, and I can get some footage of her in it, because she really likes it. And so this makes me really happy that I was able to get her sheared. And she's able to come out here and see, I don't want to move this around, which is what she's done. See, now it's come off of the I don't know if I can stake this down the way to keep it just that in that position, which would be really good, and not have to worry about it osculating, because she just comes out here and stands on it. See, I don't know if that's going to work. Unfortunately, this is a Walmart model. Yeah. So I'm not sure how long it's going to last. these these pens I'm using, we had an overabundance of hangers when Jerry worked for MFA, and we needed stakes for something. I can't remember what it was. So we took the hangers and cut them off at the ends, and so I have like a 4-gallon bucket that's about 2 gallons full of these stakes. So I'm going to walk back and I'll turn it back on when we turn the water on. She watched me walk back, and now she's standing there watching me, and I told her that I was on my way to turn the water on, so here we go. I don't know that she heard the water come on. It looks like the calves are messing around over in that area. I'm gonna climb back over and walk back out. It looks like she's thinking about heading that way, but it looks like the calves have discovered it as well, so that's probably what's messing it up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but hang in there. See, they've knocked my sprayer over to the right, and get back, Trudy. Trudy. Try and fix this. Trudy, get back without getting the camera wet. Well, I think I gotta fix it. Here she is. She followed me over. She knew what was going on. And I think it's been the calves that have made their own adjustment. But see how get Trudy. If I leave it like this, it'll be fine, because it gets her underbelly, which is her core, and gets her neck. What do you think, Mama? If we train the boy to do it, that would be good. He'd be in 7th heaven, wouldn't he? I had, like I said earlier, I think, if not, I will now. I tried to put pools out here because she would sit in mud holes that would be made along the fence line in years past. But she knows, so I'm gonna guess I'd just leave it like this. Turn the water faucet on full bore. Trudy, take your flies someplace else. It's getting her legs. Actually, I want it to get more of her belly. They don't really like to get it in their eyes, but she likes getting her legs wet. And if I could get the adjustment to where I can get her underbelly, that would be excellent. But right now, she seems to be okay, happy. And with that, I'm going to say it's a wrap. Thank you, Cinnamon. Hey, Sparky in the background, you're video bombing, which is A-okay, because everybody likes to see your face. Cinnamon, you look good. And tell everybody, have a nice day.